Evening each, welcome to Peter Ray's Adventures. If you're new here, welcome. I'm a part-time eBay reseller from Surrey, 30 years old. Yeah, been selling since 2016, and if you're a regular here, welcome back. The topic today is about asking me questions, getting to know me. I've got a few sales to share with you. Now I'm on managed payments. Let me know about if you're on managed payments, how it's going for you. Showing a few auctions that I'm running on my store, and I'm selling at a car boot on Sunday. So we'll get through there. So if you've got any questions, want to know a bit more about me, then please put in the questions. Hopefully the sound's okay. We shall go through and say Richard Payne's first. Welsh Wonder Nia. Ian, that's Hurricane Ian. And Ali Evans so far. Give it about 5 minutes for the notifications to roll through. So, first off, if you've got any questions, then let me know. Denise popped in. Denise, appreciate that. And I've got some questions as well from Andrew, the legend that is Andrew, Monumentals. Giving me some questions. Yeah, questions, eh? I'll read them in a bit. So, first off, what I would do is I will go through in a sec, just to say about my auctions. So it says show auctions there, just to remind me. But I've got a few auctions running. I forget, I'm on a basic store on eBay, and I forget to add up the auctions on it. And I thought, I'll do a few auctions, as a couple of people are doing reminding me basically, and it is what it is. So what we do in a sec, we'll go to Jimmy's popped in, DMH Products, Shiver Timbers Tat, and Busy Reselling, and Derek Tapilla. Welcome. Got any questions for me? You want to know a bit more about me? Put a question what it is, and I'll answer them later. Andrew's popped in as well. So let's have a look. Let's share screen. Share audio, share screen. Here is my auction items. So I've gone through a few stagnant auctions. Stagnant listings, ones that are taking ages to sell. I went down and had a look to see when they were listed. Sometimes they have been relisted for various reasons. So we've got bundles of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Some of my collection, some I brought. Football cards. That one's got a bid. Promos. You got your bags, your classical CDs, your games, all sorts. Got that from my bowls club back in September, I believe. Where's Wally? Got your Japanese anime, all your stuff that's hanging around a lot. Your egg separators, your Bogeyman, your Toy Stories, your World War One. I've got that in February, I think, at a jumble sale, Claygate, I believe. It was pay per bag. Your jelly shoes, I've got them at a jumble sale in Tolworth, I believe. And then obviously more football cards, Lord of the Rings. Yeah, so it's not doing great. Ones so far, they're ending in 2 days, 6 hours, 5 hours, whatever. So I thought, why not stick them on and see how they go. Stop sharing there. I go into chat. I know a lot of people have popped in. Let's put them out there. There we go. So we'll get through some questions in a sec. What's my favourite thing to pick up? Says Ali Evans. My favourite thing to pick up to resell would be computer games, anything gaming related. Whether it's vintage gaming, like for example a SNES, Ataris. And then you've got N64s, you've got your PS1, my favourite console, gaming consoles, anything else like the accessories side of things. But normally, that's my favourite things to sell, but I'm really loving picking up football programs, because as you'll see in the sales part of it, I made some decent cash for the sales. And they're local ones that were between a week or so, because they were on my managed payments. So, what else I like picking up? Board games when I can, decent board game. Try and pick up like vintage stuff because I remember about a year ago I picked up a snooker scoreboard. It's for like a billiards table, a billiards scoreboard. That was quite quirky. I picked up loads of stuff before, bowls as well. Wherever I can sell that's good money, I'll do it. Yes, I know you do, mate. Yes, I'll answer them as well. Yes, I know, Lucy, you did, yes, and so some others have been doing them as well. And yes, as you've seen, indeed it does. Chris Tyler's popped in. Is a GTI trolley. Yeah. Of course it is. It's a GTI, mate. Not an Andrew one. A proper GTI. It's like one of those youth with trousers halfway down their legs. It's a proper. It is. Yes, definitely good, decent wheels on it. If I could ever get that Furby to shut up through it, I was going to boot it. Not the last one didn't work, but the one before. And yeah, it's not doing too bad. You've got to clean the wheels and it gets quite muddy, but it's pretty cool. Jennifer Hayes has popped in. Max pop in, Jennifer. Hopefully you're well. Let us know how you've been this week. Listed a bunch of cameras today. Hope they sell. Should be good money. Okay. If you haven't checked out Lucy's channel, then please check her channel out. Busy reselling. Question from Derek. Where would you like your reselling to be in a few years' time? Same as it's now, or do you plan to change it all? Well, with my reselling, as people would know, I'm part-time myself, a reseller and all-round legend. And anyway, I would love to bump up my reselling a lot more than I do now. I'll probably, part-time would be great for me, like with a little something on the side. Because obviously, as you know, I've got Asperger's, and going full-time would just fry my brain. Because anything kind of new, it takes a lot longer to get used to it. Like these managed payments, for example, I had to go over and over and over it to be okay. But yeah, I would like to be able to sell a lot more stuff, get more space and that. But it all be in the next few years where you sort of combine the money from work and combine the money from reselling. Obviously, last few months, obviously we couldn't do anything about it, so it's just stagnant. But yeah, to basically just up what I'm doing, sell more on Facebook, and just try and keep this going as well for you lovely subscribers. But yeah, just resell more, get more decent stuff. Hopefully, maybe get more contacts for different things. So like what Derek does, gets a lot of contacts and stuff, and same with Adrian and that. So yeah, it'll be good. But at the moment, I'm happy with what I'm doing. I've just been on this PC downstairs because as I use the PC upstairs, but that's sort of like a lot of reasons why I get distracted. Plus, when it's really warm, because it's been warm today, warm tomorrow, and about 35 on Friday. I think it's 28 on tomorrow, Thursday. But it's like you've got to basically be comfortable where you're going to sit and list, and not get distracted. Because I kind of get distracted with a lot of things throughout, and I end up just going, do I have to? But if I'm down here, then you got a breeze coming through because it's like a extension I'm sitting in, and usually the door's open, back door, and then you just sit here, listen to a bit of music. But if I'm upstairs, then it's all a whole new ball game. The room, if you afternoon, it's really really hot, or I end up just But hey ho, Paul's in, Aid as well. Granny, would you like a trolley? Wide, indeed, wide wheels, yes. The reseller wheels. Thank you very much, Reseller Kid. Appreciate that. Working on that for over 2 years. My goal with that is to try and get to 2K this year. Question, do you have another job to do resell? At the moment, I just resell, but I have resold and worked part-time when I'm working with kids. Like, I used to work with kids aged from 4 to 11 back in 16. But I plan to just do something on the side and then have a few days here, a few days there, and, well, just bump up some more money, some more cash. Jimmy Retro, wow, evening Jimmy, welcome. If you haven't subscribed to Jimmy, please do. If you're into gaming related stuff, he's got quite a few gaming related videos on his channel where he shares stuff that he brought from the car booths and stuff. Do subscribe. Hopefully you're well, Jimmy. Obviously you're probably busy as well. Oh yeah, managed to pay on my guinea pig, yeah. Luckily it pays me out in 2 days. Fingers crossed, touch wood. But yeah, I'm a guinea pig. Let's get some Andrew questions. Also listed some Star Wars VHS. Whoops, Daisy. If you want. I'm okay, Lucy. I've got plenty of VHS tapes to last me a lifetime. Question from Andrew. Will you have babies with Monumental UK? I will not. I'll leave that to some unfortunate lady. Oh dear. Question 2 from Andrew. Is Monumental UK your reselling inspiration? Oh, of course he is. Of course he is. Well, we got to be inspired by someone who drinks on a Friday night, buys ladies' handbags, falls over Mickey and Minnie or whatever, and loves his taste of onions. Who is the greatest clothing seller? Well, I wonder. Definitely not me. Maybe Derek, maybe Andrew. Fight it out for yourself. Fight it out for yourself. The greatest clothing reseller. Let us know in the comments below. Chat. Who's the greatest clothing reseller? And if you would like to be... And is Monumental UK your reselling inspiration? And 3, if you could be like any other reseller, why is it you've picked Monumental UK? Have I now? If I could be like any other reseller, I'd be Ben Fitzpatrick. All the time. He's an OG reseller. And I've watched him for many, many years. Went back through a few of his videos recently. But Andrew, yes, he's got a golden charm. Saving the country, getting pissed, all that. And any other questions, let us know. Just trying to go through if I can find any more. Nope. But yeah, as it is. Let's have a look. Let's go up. Sorry. No. Just picked up Sony Handycam that's sold. Packed, sorry. It's off to the Netherlands. Excellent. That's all what we want. Do I live alone or with family and friends? No, I live with the parents. Yeah, I live with my parents. They're over 70 years old. So I sort of like help out around the house, etc. and do bits and pieces. Because obviously I can't do as much as I used to. But always lived at home. And that. Oh, obviously, like, my friends, like, being from school now, like married or kids, or some of them have. Some of them still live at home. And, like, I've got a mate who lives in Reading. And he's got, like, 4 or 5 kids. And one of it's not his, but that's another story entirely. Anyway, and stuff like that. But, yeah, most of them either, like, live at home or they live alone in a flat. But, yeah, I've got a few friends here and outside the reselling community. But most of my friends here are the reselling community. Anything you regretted having a chance to buy, but turned it down? To buy? Having a great different chance to buy. Is that just to resell? If that's to resell, probably have actually. I don't know. Have I regretted anything having a chance to buy, but turned it down? Oh, I'll probably turn a lot of things down. I'm trying to think recently or in the past. I turned down. When I back in 2000, beginning of 17, I started reselling in beginning of 16. But beginning of 17, there was a local. What's daisy? There was a local charity shop in my town, which has now moved over just upside the street. Used to sell furniture, and I was offered the opportunity because I went in there quite a lot and got pally and chatting, and went out the back and got some stuff to have their furniture. But I always said to them, if I got more space, a lot more space, and I would. But that's one of the things I do regret in a way, then in a way I don't, because you never know what you can get from furniture. But it probably be the odd things like board games or some selling so and so. I believe in recently I let Peter Cummins, have a Monopoly board game, Monopoly Empire, which I really should have taken and just stole it. But that's one thing I kind of regret as well. But nothing really major, to be honest, I can remember. But if you're talking about the other side of it, like collection-wise, then an uncle of mine about 2 years ago now, gave a whole big like box full of gaming stuff, and I regret not keeping a lot. It had Nintendo DS's, it had PSPs, it had everything under the sun you could want for a gamer. I sold it all. Well, I kept a little bit, I suppose, a little collection, because I didn't have the space, but I sort of regret not keeping a lot. I sold stuff on Facebook Marketplace, I sold it on eBay and stuff, because back then, a couple of years ago, I might be longer than 2 years, 2.5, I was basically being able to sell it a lot more, because I used to buy regularly, like consoles. When I first started, up till about end of 17, I used to buy PS2 consoles, PS1s, everything for like dirt cheap, for 50p each, £1, £2. I wouldn't pay more than £5 for a console. These days, you're lucky to get a decent one for a tenner, and that. But I used to have like PS2s coming out the work. I used to have like 10, 11 of them on a go at a time. But then as it dwindled and more resellers came in the game, you sort of saw them less and less and less. So I just sold them all off. They were just bog standard, the big and small ones, but nothing really. Of course, it's unfortunate. A lot of it is with Andrew, but you're going to understand. Question: have you sold any VHS players, and what sort of prices? Not many, to be honest. I don't get to pick them up. I'm not quick enough to pick them up. But I have in the past, when I started firstly, I sold the JVC one, VHS player. But I think, if I remember rightly, back in the day, I used to get like 60, 70 pounds out of it. Some could be worth a lot more if it's a combination of a DVD, VHS player. Oh, it's you for the clothing, indeed. Davina. I know what that means. Hi, Grant. Thanks for popping in. In a moment, we get through some sales. In a bit. Indeed, only one Peteroo. Yep, cheers, Grant. Not featured in a video sense, but they featured as I panned through. I wouldn't want to feature them in a video. They're of that age, over 70, where they're like, they accept what I do, but they don't sort of want to be in the video. That's why you only see basically me or a few other resellers occasionally. But no, not in the literal sense, but just panning around. I've had their like back of their head shots occasionally, but no, I wouldn't want to unless they said I want to be featured. I wouldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Question from Richard Hale. Thanks for popping, Richard. Is there anything you hate buying but still buy as you know it sells? Clothing. Oh, my life. But if I still buy it, yeah, clothing. I hate it in one way, because you gotta clean it, clean it, measure it. Oh, measuring, Jesus, it gets bigger and bigger every time. Whoa! No, clothing is one of them. But if I still buy it, mainly clothing, I think. But it's just not getting round to it, because you could spend ages like doing it and something. Anything like I need testing, I have a reserved spot for testing, but I get lazy on it. If it's like a VHS player or if it's other stuff, I still pick them up. Oh, don't get me wrong, but yeah, just trying to think. Like, I do test occasionally, because I sort of rummage around video. Yeah, you had a Donkey Kong, there's bongos and stuff, and a game, and I had one of those in that bundle I got from an uncle over 2.5 years ago now, and I had a Donkey Konga bongos in there in a game. Wish I'd have kept it now, but I didn't. I sold them on for like 30 quid. But it's testing stuff I'm not keen on. If it's gaming, possibly exception, maybe, possibly, yeah. But it's getting round to it, and clothing. So Jimmy says he sold an Art Deco glass bowl. It's off to the Isle of Wight Glass Museum. Hope it gets there okay. I've got to put a fragile sticker on. Oh, hopefully it gets there okay. Let us know, Jimmy, if it gets there okay. Oh, one sec. Let's go through the window. It was over 25 degrees today, and it's hotter tomorrow and hotter Friday and the weekend as well. Friday's like 35 in the southeast. I thought you were going to go into romantic turndowns then. Hello. Fair enough. Not that I am that way inclined, but No, so I think like same with Andrew says, like, what reseller would you wanna, you know what? Would you want to shag, or would you want to do that with? I'd just say nothing like that, but yeah. One reason is he gets up at 4:15, 4 o'clock in the morning. So when you're snuggling up on a Wednesday, most Wednesdays, Saturdays and Sundays, you're snoozing. He goes to boot sales and gets up at 4 o'clock in the morning and goes to them, and then he's basically first in the queue. Whereas me, a little bit later, I get up at 5. I leave mine at 6. But he's got a one that's Sutton Boot sale, which he lives on top of. Literally, I've got a 20-minute drive to that one. That's why I'm a little bit later. But yeah, it's just the way it is as well. Reseller Kid, how he sees the items. I see him differently to what Peter does. He sees, like, if it's a good VHS player or TV, he's straight in. Or if it's something like for £10, £15, he sees it, picks up. Because Peter Cummins deals in bulk. I deal in some sort of bulk as well if I can. But normally try and get per profit over £10 per item. Normally, in that respect. But it's that thing is, you walk around a boot sale and you know you're going to get spotted by someone who says, "Hello, how are you?" Like Nathan Power did weeks ago. First boot sale I went to, I think, or one of the first ones. And Peter Cummins as well, and some others like Luke, something like that, the other week, and a few others. But yeah, it's just, you've got to get your gear. Oh, only one thing. That's going to be my moniker, isn't it? Oh, you let him have one thing. Yeah, I've always been said that to have a good collection video. I've done a few on my channel, but they weren't great, as in, it was years ago. But I can do one collection at a time. I would have to work out how I'm going to show it. As such, because they're big collections. It'll take a little while. it will have to be on a day when it's either raining or colder, because it's going to be really, really hot the next few weeks. But I can do a video on those collections. I can do the PS2, PS1, then I can do the then I can do the GameCube, stuff like that. But some of them, like the consoles, they're like high up in a cupboard, so they're really hard to get to. I've got like a Dreamcast up there, PlayStation 1. I've got some N64 bags. So I would have to spend like hours and hours and hours, like getting a collection, whether I'm going to show, say PS1, going to show, and then getting the consoles down to show, to take me about probably an hour to get them down, and an hour to get them back, because they're quite squidged in as such. So it's having that time to do the video, but I would love to at some point as well get that collection done. Hi Night's Life, thanks for popping in. And we I should be quick. It'd be quick. Yeah. I always find that I spend a little bit of time around the boot trying to work my way into it. When I pick up a first item, I go da. But Pete, he's got his own mindset of how he does it. I'm not fussed. If Pete gets something that I'm thinking, oh, what? The only thing, two things that annoyed me was that Monopoly Empire. That's my own fault. I was being lazy that day, and a PlayStation 3 he picked up. Apart from that, I'm not fussed. Even though the SNES, the box SNES, that's his deal. But apart from that, no, we all do things. I picked up quite a few bits from before Pete. Yeah, I watched a fair few. I'm trying to get through the videos. Out of all the items you picked up, as a percentage, how much stuff would you say you keep yourself? Hardly any, really. Ian, the odd gaming item that I pick up, I think, oh, I keep it for a collection, but nothing really. I buy it to resell, to be honest. Sometimes I use an item 3 or 4 times, clean it up again, and resell it on. But mostly it's just resell. Probably 10% that I keep for myself. So I don't need it. Why have material things when you've basically here on this planet? But it's nice. Well, I did keep a couple of books I picked up for free. Egyptian book and a museum book. Apart from that, probably 10, maybe 15%. Yes, it is Lucy, yeah. The one I fixed, yeah, it's for sale. Not currently listed, but I need to get a couple of PlayStation games for those at some point. Oh, sorry. I did see your video in Night's Life. It was a great video of Brian Blessed and others on the seeing how it's all done. I stick to board games, model cars, gaming stuff, toys, trainers, players, and most electronics. Now, that's cool if that's what you're comfortable with, and you haven't got that space. But always good to branch out though. Like if you're gonna do clothing, if you're gonna do jewelry, shoes, toys, anything really, dartboards. Junkie. Okay. I wouldn't say it's brilliant, but I'll show some sales in a minute. I know, Wade, I know, I was just being funny. No. Not particularly, Derek. The managed payments, I've had 4 so far since managed payments. But it's all down to listing. You will see a sharp decrease, Derek and chat, with the managed payments. They put most of all your listings down to the bottom again. So say you've got like a I don't know, TV for sale, or hi-fi, or a board game that's going quite well with the views and got lots of offers and listings, you'll see that rapidly decline. I go down to the bottom, and I've seen no noticeable difference with me. I only at the initial start, first few days, which is a bit, oh, okay, nothing's happening. But when you get a listing, when you do more stuff on your store, as you know, you'll get more sales come through. I've had some good ones today, and that bids. So I've had 4, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4 since managed payments come in. Yes, that's pretty much what it is, Lucy. It's quicker, and he takes more money. He's got more money to burn. He's got more irons in the fire. More irons in the fire, Mr. Cummins says. But it's what it is. I don't mind. I just get narky about the non-resellers. Like, oh, there's a couple of brothers. I think they're foreign. They get to Hook Road, my local one, at silly o'clock. First to second in the queue. And they're wandering around picking up anything gaming related. Anything like consoles, games. I'm lucky I beat them to some good stuff. Last Sunday, I believe it was. And I was happy with that because I got like the atmosphere. It's board games as such, but I got that nice little Star Wars game from under the guy's nose. First time round I was, and other bits and pieces. But yeah, I just get annoyed with other non-resellers picking up the stuff when you like, well, come on. But it is what it is. It's a ball. It's just a ball game. You got to get there. You got to get in. If you don't get your stuff, then don't get down about it. Just keep on going, and yeah, you'll be okay. We've got 25 people watching. Give it a thumbs up and a like. Hey Oliver, thanks for popping in. And Nathan Powell gets about a lot. He has. He's seen me before. If you ever see me, do say hello. Who you are, why you watch my videos, and your name on YouTube. Night's Life brother said went to the St. Helier Hospital and said it was great. Oh right, that's Sutton one. That's a Sutton boot. When did he go Night's Life? Was it a Wednesday or a Saturday? That's Saturday. It's £4 to get in, £2 to park, £2 to get in. And that's the other thing is you've got to get there crack of dawn. It's not like others have boot sales at 1 in the afternoon and all that. Ours are 6 o'clock on the dot. If you're not there, 5-10 minutes after getting the boot, the electronics are basically pilfered, the clothing is ruffled through, the shoes are gone. It's a dog-eat-dog world in the south. Oh, God. But yeah, you do what you do. I've had pickups of good stuff already. Of course he does, yeah. But George manages to see in Essex, all the bigger type items, ticket items. Yeah. That's right, yeah. Edith, that was great behind the scenes video. Do check it out and subscribe to Night's Life. And everyone else in the chat as well. He's got videos. Yeah, I'm okay. Not bad. Had a few good sales and posted a couple of items. But the annoying thing was, as I said in my day vlog, because I've done a day vlog today, which you see probably on Friday or whenever I get a chance to edit. Because Friday it's going to be 35 degrees, so I might edit early and get it out for the afternoon. But it depends on the algorithm, because people are going out just because where I am, I'm miles from the beach. Many miles, thousands. But some people, like Night's Life and others, they're on the beach. And trying to think as well. Oh yeah, and I was standing in the post office queue, and I walked in. I thought, oh, someone's sending some stuff, and I checked my phone. It's like, oh, I've got a sale. Oh, great! 2 minutes after I left the house, because I had to go back for mask and my gear, and I walked back in. I was like, for God's sake. But never mind, it's sold. It will go tomorrow or Friday. Yeah, it's not the fact you go opposite direction. It's not just those, like, there's a lot more down here, Reselling Kid. You live up northeast. And if you come down here for 4 weeks, right, say you go to 4 weeks worth of boot sales, around my way, there's Saturday you've got 3. Sunday you've got 3 as well. Maybe more. And you see, all of them, you've got to get in at 6 o'clock in the morning. You've got to get in that first 2 rows of the queue. And my Sunday one, the Saturday one that I go to, you got to get at 6. And the Saturn one is 25 minutes away or whatever, about that. You got to get in there at 6. If you don't, gone. But you just do what you do. You can't do anything else. Correct. Definitely is. Oliver in. What did I do, LT? Thanks for popping in. Hopefully you're okay. I haven't seen that name before. Do let me know why you subscribed, how you found my channel. I was working with children. So I worked with children aged 4 to 11, mainly part-time, during the week. It was before school and after school. So we used to give them breakfast before school, like 7 o'clock. Well, 7:30 I think it was started, but we got there earlier to set up and healthy eating, and then get them to play a little bit before they go to school, just before 9 o'clock. Then after school, we used to collect them from the classes, and just basically it's a chill out session while the parents are working, because a lot of parents have to go to work early, or they did before all this happened, and then obviously they have to work later. So it's hard for them to get their kids to pick up. And obviously a lot of them are single parent families. So they did that. But I've worked in nurseries before, where it's basically day nurseries from like 11 months to 4 years. And it's hard work. 7 in the morning until 6 at night. I did that on and off. It was a part-time position, but it was harder to do because I was doing that with the other job. So I was doing 2 at once, back when I was early 20s to mid-20s. And then obviously I worked a little bit in a warehouse. I did a warehouse for a little bit with me big boots, steel toe caps. Well, I didn't do that for very long, but that was like 7 in the morning till 5 at night or 6, depending on, and weekends as well. But I didn't do that for long, and I almost got into Tesco's twice. But one time I did a day, and they had to make redundancies. People like first in, first out. Last in, first out. That was years ago. But yeah, I've done a varying degree. But I wouldn't say no if it brings in a bit of cash for a more reselling journey. Probably other Pete. I keep forgetting there's loads of Pete's in the chat now. Hi Georgina, thanks for popping in. 16 Steve Page. Oh, don't worry about that, Reseller Kid. We always get it. Need to put the cars in the vlog. What do you mean, Lucy? Yeah, but if you're full time, then you do sit on Facebook. I've chatted to many people who say they sit every half an hour on Facebook, Monday to Friday, for 10 minutes. Then they have time off. Sorry, if anyone got any questions, let me know. Question what it is. Oh, I see, okay. Make sure you've got a buffer. So that means you've got some money in a bank account, a separate bank account, a lot of money, so you can actually start up. If you're going to sell some stuff around your house first, and then think about if you're going to go to boot sales, charity shops, then you need to become a business seller. Good luck for that one. Oh, okay, I missed it, have I? Oh, who's the first person you're going to run over in Fortnite? Oh, I'm probably a field player. I burn people a lot, Lucy. I burn them. I play with Tom, English Picker, Lucy, and Pete, the Cummins, a lot on Fortnite, and I've been habit of burning people with a flare gun. Well, let's go from some sales. Anyone end up for some sales? Managed payment sales. How many total listens do I have? Oh, that's a good question, actually. News junkie. Let me go and find out. 2 seconds. It doesn't tell you on the app, by the way. 294 as of this morning, but I've sold some stuff. 294, as I listed earlier. 294. Trying to get to race to 300. That'll be my limit, probably 300 in that. What's my biggest profit? Have I made? Oh, I sold some bowls, indoor bowls, for over 100. I think I made 120. 120 was the what I got overall, but with profit and everything taken off, I got about 90 to 80. I think about 85 because I only paid £5. Like, long story short, back about a year ago, I walked into this charity shop locally that's closed at the moment. And what happened was, I saw this bag on the floor to my left. I peeked in because you don't open it up quite a lot because they can see the people behind go, oh, that's what it is. Price up high because they don't always check. Or I didn't. And I opened it slightly. I thought, yep, I know what it is, bowls. And I knew the brand, Henselite bowls. They're a good brand to pick up. And I know a lot more because I did play it before lockdown and other stuff. And I was like, okay, I'll have these. No, I like and I got them home, and I looked them up, and we got a little clean, took all the little stickers off, because the stickers are individual to their clubs where they play for. They put stickers on to reference their bowls, because a lot of people have the same type of bowls, like black and different logos on. So they put their, like, Surrey or whatever else. And I got them home, priced them up, and then they sold to a lady in Scotland, which was the Highlands. So be careful when you send to the Highlands. You'll have to use, it'll be a little bit more pricey. I think I went with Menez Post with parcel to go. Thanks for the comment, Night's Life. I think I got 80 odd pounds for those bowls. I've sold Nintendo Wii's for over 100. So let me just turn the light up a little bit. Oh. Oh, there. Oh. We went charity shopping yesterday. Did you get anything, Nathan? Yeah, I suppose. I've got a lot of stuff anyway. Over about 50 listings, maybe, possibly 50, 40. Yeah, it was. It was something I knew about. A lot of people don't pick these things up. But I say, if it only costs you £5, have a go. If you don't make profit, you know next time what to go on. Like, a lot of people have done that in that respect. Thanks, Pete. Time for me to get some work done. Cheers, Aid. Appreciate that. Appreciate that one. Hopefully you're well. What's my biggest fail? Biggest fail? Well, it's not really a big fail, Andrew and chat. Might go and get some water in a minute. Back in the 2018 World Cup. Yeah, 2018 World Cup. I'd spent £16. I know it's a little a little bit. I think it was over £16 on the sticker album cards. They're the official ones. I had so much trouble with those, with the listings and people buying them and thinking, oh no, they're not the ones I want, and having returns and give money back. And that was a crap fail, but I haven't really had many big fails as such. Normally they're only £1 or £2, like Furby, 350, that I took the whole like Peter Cummings did with his Billy Bass singing, all that. And 350 on the third, took it all apart. The battery compartment was corroded, couldn't get that to fire up the batteries, and the voice box was gone. I didn't think it'd be worth doing it, so that I went. But no, it's not really a big fail time, really, I can think of. I've not spent £500 on something and gone, oh, I'm going to lose out on money. I'm cheap. No, let's get some sales. Where are we going? If you want to see sales, do stick around. They're my sales from... since I've been on managed payments a week and a half, I believe. The first one I had here was a 1987 sticker album. They're Panini. I got this at Sutton Boot Sale. Peter Cummings doesn't do football programs, by the way, and football memorabilia. Do remember that if you see him. See a load. Got from like a dealer guy. He wanted rid of them, like a house clearance guy. It was falling apart, but they were all in, pretty much all in there. They had a fair few that was not in there. 1987 Kenny Dalglish. That reminds me, actually, I used to go out with a bird who had the same name and was part of the family. That's another thing entirely. Had to photograph the legends. Eddie, Doug, Colin Waits, Jury, Wicks, McGoughlin. Oh look, the other side of Chelsea. Come on, the Chelsea. Yeah, Luton Town when they were in the Premier League. A long time ago. Brian Stein. And then obviously had the second division and had Scottish ones in there as well. Normally, if it's in good condition and none of what you see in the pages falling apart, you would get up to £50 to £70. Well, not 70, but 50 to 60 on bids. Some have, but I managed to have an offer of £25 on that one, which was a very good one to have. That was £3.20 postage, so I made a fair profit because overall the lot went for. I think I brought the whole lot. West Ham stuff. It was in the West Ham stuff for £15. So I made my profit already. Let me just see on the chat. Hey, Corey Barlow. Hello, Corey. Pro footballer. Yeah. Well, it makes me money. I buy it. Oh, that's the wrong one. Huh. Yeah, so £15 I paid for the whole lot. West Ham stuff, memorabilia. And that was in it. So £25 offer I took because the pages in the middle were falling apart. So good for that one. That sold the other day on managed payments. Then I sold yesterday or the day before some bundle of 41 Yugo cards. These I worked out, were ones that I picked up a couple of years ago. I sold some of my lot before. I think I've still got some of my old cards. I used to play it as a teenager. And they're 41 spells and others. As you can see. I wouldn't pick them up these days because they're not worth it. It's hard to pick up Pokemon cards as well because you never know if they're going to be fake or if they're the real deal. It's hard to tell. But there's specialised websites for this type of thing. Just type it in Google. And it was on 6/16 and I managed, because I got some notes here, I parked on a tenner because someone gave me an offer of £10. That you're done. They're sitting around for ages. Postage wasn't a lot, £1.10. So it goes large letter on those. Because I've decided to do the postage online. I've done it all the time, near enough, on the going to the post office and doing it. I thought, I'll do it online, get it cheaper. So that's another thing I'm going to do. Then yesterday, or was it this morning? I forget now when I sold these things. 3-time TDK 8mm high 8 video camcorder tapes. These were filmed on a wooden background that I got from Wix. Let's have a look. When I sold these, actually, come to think of it, they went to a decent place, actually. I sold the camcorder tapes earlier, by the way. They went to BBC Southwest Broadcasting House. So the Southwest in Plymouth, the Broadcasting House, they went there. Because the weird thing is that they basically had one address on email, a different address to the eBay site. So I went on the eBay site because people were having glitches on the email for the address. So I just went via the eBay address they gave me on the eBay page. That went for 11 plus postage. I picked them up 50p each at Sutton Boot Sale the other week. Totopoli, this was absolutely battered and torn. I paid £8 1p. There's lots of sellotape. It's a racing board game. Totopoli. Got this off Spock. It doubles up each side. On that respect. And I managed to get £30 on the nose. Plus £5.20 postage. That'll go Royal Mail. And yeah, I could have got like 40, 50 if it has a good one. The different version. Totopoli. A great race game. So happy with that one. They're so far managed payments. Let me just take these off. That one. So happy with that. On managed payments. But I would say though, on managed payments though, but just keep doing what you're doing and you will get sales. There's a lot of things that are wrong about it, a lot of things that are good about it. You save a lot in the long run. Let's have a look. Corey's in. Hi Corey, thanks for popping in. Hopefully you're well, dude. First time in ages you're popping into my stream. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Let's have a look. Any questions? Questions? I've done that. I've got one more to do, which is this topic. In a sec. Let me get through. Night's Life said he brought a pasta maker for £5 from a charity shop and sold it today for $79.95. Excellent. How do you rate your charity shops though, Night's Life? And are your charity shops good? As in, are they open? How far are they? Because my ones locally and a bit further out, quite a lot are closed still. And people are dumping rubbish at the front door of charity shops. I know, Corey, but it sells. Let's have a look. Night Georgina, thanks for popping in. Say hello later. Yeah, if you find it boring, we'll find a lot of stuff boring to resell and boring in life. I agree, Lucy. Yes, I agree. Yeah, correct. Oh, definitely, Lucy. I can also save a lot 'cause I'm using Packlink as well. On the for the sales and doing a lot more Hermes. Well, not many, but a few more. Yeah, it was convenient to go down to the post office, but it's the same thing at the post office. You get people who work behind the post office. When you go and pay at the post office for your sales, they weigh it and put it in the wrong category. When you know it's going to go large letter, but they put it in small parcel, cost you more. But you know at home you can do it. That's correct. It can be a picky at the post office, but my post office know me locally, so they're okay. They always slide a lot of things under the net. So you can do, if you do it by this one, you can do it more. Thank you very much. They do help out. No one, because it's in a Martin's, an old version of Martin's corner shop. Couple of good prices around here. Are too expensive. Most of them have reopened. Oh, right. That's cool, because you buy the C, so it's that fish and chip type of smell, sort of like donkey rides and, well, back in the day. Seagulls pinching your chips. Oh. No, mine are in a town and city and stuff, so they're expensive. But I do go round when I can. My local ones there's one open in 2 miles, so I've got to go to a couple of local towns to go. But I need to check out a couple of other charity shops if they're open, because I went on their websites. They don't always tell you if they're open now, because Google Maps, if you look on Google Maps as well, it doesn't tell you officially. Because I went to a place last Friday called Surbiton, where I got all those VHS tapes. I haven't seen the video, do check it out. And I parked on a load of VHS tapes in a BFH, British Heart Foundation. So long story short, the guy was helping me, and the lady behind the till was going, "You got more? We got more." I said, "Yeah, that'd be cool. If you got more, that'd be great." I picked them up. Anyway, and normally the BFH, British Heart Foundation, HF is rubbish normally, but I was a good one. So come back in a week and be all right. Anyway, and I was like, "Cool, that's great," but most of them are like closed. And Google Maps tell you ones are closed, but then again, you go round and go, "No, they're open." Like, okay, but you just got to go round them. But I did go round at 35-degree heat. Even now I'm sweating, because it's going to be hot again tomorrow as well. Southeast is like vulgar when it comes to the weather. But yeah. But I will have a day vlog coming out Friday, possibly. Yeah, hopefully Friday, because I'll be sourcing Saturday. Because the next point in the with the banner is selling at a car boot. So Mum and that we decided last week to sell at a local car boot, Hook Road, but we didn't get round to it. So we're doing it this weekend. It's going to be warmer. Call it the weekend. So we decided to get a 1 car boot, because we only have enough. Like, we've got loads of stuff anyway, but I'll try and see if I've got any more stuff to sell, because those bags I'll see the bagging, because basically I picked up a load of bags around the jumble sales, because around where I live and 10-15 miles out I have a lot of jumble sales. If you haven't seen jumble sale videos, I get a few clips. As you can see, Cummins features in quite a lot of them around Cheam, North Cheam, Epsom, and other places, and that. And yeah, I went round. I got a lot of bags, and I can't sell them for love or money. So I might flick them through to the car boot and flog them to people for a decent price. Well, not like obviously at a lot cheaper rate, but more than I pay for it. No fees. So we're doing that this Sunday. I'll probably get a little bit of footage, possibly. Depends if I get a haul. So I will go round and have a look. So I go out Saturday and do a haul and get a video out, possibly during the week. But let me know if you would like more haul videos, or would you like more content? Like, I've got some non-reselling videos to come out, which will be where I go on trips, like in lockdown, just go around local areas and other bits and pieces. Where, for example, I go round that, but most of the places here have only just started opening up, like Hampton Court Palace. There's a guy called Mark, someone, I forget his name now. Let's have a look. He's a local guy, lives in Surrey, I believe it is. I've got so many people on my list. Oh, I'm live, apparently. I am live. Mark. Let's have a look. Sorry, I'm just going down the list so I can find Mark. M-A-R-C, I believe his name is. So I've got so many people here. Oh, where is he? Mark. Do chat amongst yourselves for a moment. Oh, missed him. Okay, I can't see. Oh, I think I just did see him. Okay, I might not be able to, Mark English. This guy, Mark English. Oh, sorry about the glare. He's a guy who goes around a lot of places in Surrey and stuff. He does Hampton Court Palace as well. You check his videos out if you're local. Let's have a look, see what Denise has said. We don't have hardly any jumble sales here in Blackpool. I'm organising my own. I think I did see, because Z said about it. I think you mentioned it, and I know Z was living locally. He said about going doing your own jumble sale trail. That's the one thing we don't have. Nearest one to me was in Chertsey, half an hour drive. But it's the one that Nick Hills went to, and I didn't get a chance to go to it because I didn't source that Saturday. Because I laid in bed, because I don't always source. And like some people, I just tend to yeah. But, yeah, that'd be good. Let us know how you get on. Do let me a message in the my Facebook page or on one of my videos. Or even if you've got me on Facebook, just chat to me and I'll say hello. Guns OG's popped in. Yeah, it's going great. I've shown some sales. So if you check the video back, I've shown some sales. And my auctions at the start. What I've auctioning off on my eBay store. And selling a car boot this Sunday. So if you see me, say hello. Be appreciated. So I will go round. So I'll probably have some sort of haul one of the days. Probably Saturday more. Like I won't be going to Sutton. But I'll be going to another one locally. To get some stuff. So yeah. If you've got any more questions, let me know. I'll be on in about 5 more minutes. Cold tea. Ugh. Hate cold tea. But I drink it anyway. It's warm. But apart from that, my week so far has been consisting of listing, sorting out items to list, getting moaned at, too much stuff in the house. Getting burnt, especially today with the weather. Weather. Apart from that, trying to sort my haul out. And today doing a day vlog, which you'll see possibly Friday, which consists of reselling and non-reselling content. I have got 294 listings, Guns OG. So I am getting up to 300 soon, hopefully. It'll be hard to stay there, but I shall see how it goes. 294, which is the biggest I've had a long time. I did have 280 something, but then I sold a load of stuff a while ago. But it's been good during lockdown for a lot of stuff. Sales have picked up for me big time compared to last week's. Yes. But it's the one thing that I do say, as well as others, if you're still in, because I've got 26 people in, like and subscribe and all that. Share the content with your friends and family. One thing I do say is distractions. That is the first thing I particularly get distracted with, like YouTube videos. Not to say they're not good. Oh no. But you've just got to have your limit on what you watch. And if you've got like family troubles, like for example, Steve Green's got kids, young kids, so deals with that. And other people have got other family issues and life things. What else? For example, if you're sourcing a lot, then you've got a backlog to work through. And you're thinking, what can I get listed first? Because I said earlier, I got these Fulham FC programs a couple of weeks ago at Sutton Boot Sale on a Saturday. And they've just been promoted. So I've done the drafting. So very soon I'll do the photographing of those. And get them on eBay. They're not worth mega amounts, but someone will like those because they've just been promoted. That's what I said in the video. Make sure you find out. Like, especially for football, if team's been promoted, or if it's a game that's very popular in that particular team, or even if you've got a vintage item, and it's like, it's a winter coat, get it listed at a certain point. So a lot of things, like for example the Wii Fits, Wii stuff was good down in lockdown. So it's just doing that sort of thing where you know when it's going to sell properly. Or if you're not bothered, just stick it on and someone will buy it anyway. But I just happened to have these then, and I just remembered they got promoted because they beat Brentford 2-1. I think at Wembley. Fulham. Because, I have to laugh. When I was at college, years ago, 2006 to 2008, because I did 2 IT courses back then. And we had a lot of people in our course. And we had people like supported Fulham, Chelsea, Man U, Millwall, Crystal Palace. It was a barrage of like taking the mick of people. You support sound saying your team lost. It was hilarious. But, yeah, it's the way it goes when you're younger. I was thinking buying a gaming palette or some sort of palette, but there's a risk in it having to have a think. Have to really have a think. Yes. 2 Aussie thrifters have brought that sort of thing. And Australian YouTubers, Brad and Jazz, they brought big pallets of stuff. But before, Closet Geek Resellers brought pallets. Do check his videos out. And so some others as well. I think Z's done pallets as well. But there is a good risk. Excuse my voice. There is a big risk of you getting a pallet and it's not worth it. Do your research first of what's going to be in it. And if it's going to be new stuff or used. Normally it's new. But it would be good if you can get that capital through to get a good pallet. So you can get a lot of stuff. Me, I just buy bits and pieces. If I get a small haul, it's okay. So, it's 6 minutes, an hour and 6 minutes. So if you've got any more quick questions, put them in there. If you've got any questions after the fact, after the video's finished, when it's uploaded properly, processed, put it in the comments below. I'll try and answer those. I always like to see my comments, and I really do appreciate those. It perks me up with the comments. And yeah, do let me know what your week's going to be like on the weekend. I'm sourcing Saturday again, possibly 2. I'll probably just go to 1 actually. It always depends on what I get item-wise. If I get a good haul at 1, then I'll just go home and clean it, sort it out, mark it up, what I pay for it and all that, what it sells for, and do the video. If I don't, then I go on elsewhere. What else have I got coming up? Oh, just try not to be too hot because it's going to be really warm down southeast. I know I could buy a pallet to put 500 aside to invest and reinvest. It's up to you. Every person's different. What it could do. If I had £500 to put on the side, then I would. I've got a fair amount I've got in the different places, but yeah, it's just working out how to do it. If you cold tea. If you can go for a smaller one, Guns OG pallet first, then it won't be so much comeback on it. High beam boot sale picking, thanks for popping in. Appreciate that. Hopefully your week's been well. I'm not long going to end the stream because it's been an hour and 8 minutes. So if you want to watch the video back, I talk about showing my sales from eBay when I want managed payments. Showing my auctions, put on my eBay store last week or so. I'm selling out a car boot on Sunday. So do check that out. So managed payments, yeah, I had to work it all out because it's like they pay you in 2 days, which I have been doing. And the only annoying thing is, you get two or 3 web days, like wait for your payments. That sort of will get easier as it goes along. But then again, you have to check in your accounts, they paid you the right amount and all the right fees have come off. Because you've got a nice little area on payment section on your eBay store. I was a guinea pig back in, literally at the middle of May, they messaged me on eBay and said, do you want to sign up managed payments? I'm like, not really. I left it until late June. Just a week before they said you can have all these fees. They basically said to me, a lot of others, we're going to restrict your account if you don't sign up. I'm like, I'll sign up then. So I checked out Dave's Repairs video. It was pretty good on the managed payments. Worked it all out, done it straight away. But yeah, it's like that. You'll get used to it. In a respect, you'll just forget about it. It's just remembering to check all your money's gone through. If you get like a lump sum per day, I think they take it like if you sell £100 items, like 15 items that are worth £100 or whatever or more, they will just keep that one lump back. Then they put it into your account in 2 days' time. Forget weekends and forget the bank holidays. That'll be longer. But yeah, it is what it is. But I'm sure they have teething problems, which they've got one already, which is on the emails you get from eBay when you sold an item. They say the address of the person, which is different to the address on eBay when you check under the when you print off the label and check the address. So I go by the eBay one, because I used to do that via PayPal, and I had one today. The first one there, I was like, that's a different address to the one I've got, because the tapes went to the BBC Southwest in Plymouth. I was like, that's different to what it is. I just sent it to the one on eBay. It'll either get there or it won't. God knows. But I just sent it to that one on the eBay store. It's a pain in the bum, but that's what it is. It can't be helped. So we had 23 and I think we had 30 at one point or more. Appreciate that. Do keep subscribed for more content. Let me know in the comments below or on my Facebook page what videos you'd like to see. I have got a day in the life coming up Friday. I hopefully edit that. And I have got some outside content for non-reselling. And other bits and pieces. Hopefully a sales update in the next few weeks. Fingers crossed I'll get that done. Because I haven't done one since about April or May or March. Something like that. I don't do too many of them. Thanks everyone for popping in. Appreciate that. I know there's competition as well. All that. Sorry if I missed your questions. Do put it in the comments below. Thank you very much, Denise. Appreciate that. Yeah, hopefully I'll do well. I'll try and vlog a little bit of it. And I may put it in the end of Saturday. If I don't do Saturdays on Saturday. Depends. Cheers, Denise. And yeah, I'll speak to you soon. I'll probably see you tomorrow in a video at some point. So someone will go live and I'll speak to you soon. What leaves me to say is on the banner, do keep subscribed for more content of Peter Wray's adventures on this channel. As I say, just put it around one more time. And then like, share and subscribe. And yeah, thanks for watching this video. Appreciate that. And I'll speak to you soon. Take care everyone. Thank you. See you later.